In order to perform a receive transactions for your stock or quantity-based inventory, you can begin by either clicking on the Transactions ribbon in the top and selecting Receive Stock, or by clicking on the Transactions folder in the folder tree, selecting the Online folder, and then choosing Receive Stock from there, or finally by simply clicking the Receive icon that's located in the beginning of the life cycle. Once the Receive Stock form loads, you can at that point receive against a purchase order by either typing it in and having it auto-populate so you can select it, or by selecting it from a drop-down menu, or if you need to create a new purchase order, simply click the plus button and then you'll be able to create a new purchase order and save that. Or finally, to search through a list of available purchase orders, simply click the magnifying glass, select the purchase order you need, and choose the Select and Return button. Once you finally have the purchase order selected, you'll also notice that it will populate the line items that are on that purchase order in the list below. At this point, you can pick a location by again either typing it in and having it auto-populate so you can select it, or by selecting the drop-down menu and choosing it from there. Or again, you can even create additional locations by clicking on the green and white plus button, adding the new location and then saving, or just search through a list of available locations by clicking the magnifying glass, choosing the location, and then selecting the Select and Return button. Once you've completed filling out all the information on this screen, at that point you can simply verify everything on the purchase order, make sure it's correct, and then choose the Process button to complete the transaction. Now, if you're performing a receive transaction and you're not referencing a purchase order, at that point simply, again, either type in, select from the drop-down, create a new location, or search through a list of available locations for the location that the items are being received. Once you've specified the location, at that point you can either, again, type in the stock item, choose it from the drop-down, or search through a list by clicking the magnifying glass. Once you have the item selected, at that point you'll just key in the quantity for how many you're receiving, and then repeat that process for any additional items that you'll be receiving as well. Once you have everything in the list populated, as well as the quantities that you'll be receiving, go ahead and just click the Process button, and that'll complete the transaction.